All right. So, in regards to protection, I think the main verse I always think about is Luke 11:21. Strong man armed guards his palace, his goods are in peace. And I think the first time I would ever get in the mindset of, well, in my life, that I would ever think to get in the mindset of getting a firearm, getting a gun, is when I had a daughter. And it turns out I got one a considerable amount of time before I got two. Yeah, so now that I have a daughter, I mean, I guess, it's good to know that I do know my way around a firearm. Another good one to apply to the protection industry, or just protection in general, because everybody needs protection, is was it Proverbs? Hold on, I got it right here. I check it because I like to make patches. Yeah, Proverbs 21:31, and that's the horse is prepared for battle, but safety is of Yahweh. Man, that's real, because you could make all kind of plans. You can have your information and your communication. You can have all your practice and everything, man. But at the end of the day, you're only gonna be safe if y'all say you're safe. You can also get safety from a multitude of counselors. This is why I always take advice from people who have fruit in whatever it is I'm asking them about. If I take advice from someone about money who know about money, I'll take advice from somebody about firearms who knows about firearms, or they show me something that says, hey, okay, so they might know what they're talking about. When it comes to marriage, I might want to get advice from somebody who has a marriage. It just makes sense, right? But this is another thing the book teaches. In my favorite book, Sirach, it would tell you to talk to the right people about the right things. And it goes into, hey, don't ask advice of, I think it's don't ask advice of a jealous man, or don't ask a man when he's gonna be done with his work, who's working for a year or something like that. But the gist of it is like why would you ask, a lazy man about, being diligent and stuff like it's really, it would be really dumb to do that. Yet and still, in some of these situations in life, one I could think about right now is like how sometimes, like females, women, they'll have single friends and take their advice when it comes to marriage or relationships or something like that. And it's like, that's not the person to be talking to about that. They don't have the success in the thing that you're talking about. So why would you talk to them about that? You want to actually get a credible source of information, and them by their fruit. You can peer into their lives and see, what are they really up to? Can you really ask them about this subject, or are they about to just give you a bunch of crap? Don't listen to people with crap. But always, be sober. That's another one. Be sober, be vigilant, for your adversary, the devil. He walking around just like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. You gotta watch out. You gotta have your armor in the physical and the spiritual. it's good to have just a vigilant mentality. And it's not being paranoid, it's just being prepared. I got that one from an instructor I took a class from recently, just to get a handgun permit. He got a point though. It's not paranoid, it's prepared. I mean, if you weren't prepared, I mean, that's the book calls it being prudent. Count the cost. You know what situation you're in, like what could go wrong, In the protection industry, we call it what? Risk mitigation and risk management. I think risk management is when you're actually dealing with the things that cause the risk to go up or down. But the risk mitigation is like, okay, minimizing what actually, like the chances you would actually face whatever it is, or lowering the intensity of the result that you really don't want. But either way you slice it, man, you just have to know that, hey, things are gonna happen. Possibilities are out there, so do what you need to do. Be responsible. Take good advice and apply it. Apply the knowledge. Turn it into wisdom. Be proactive. I know one of my instructors in hard skills. Shout out Body Biotactical, right? He says you stay mustard, you ain't gotta catch up. Yes, indeed. Peace, prosperity, protection.